Hi, everyone, and happy Sunday, and welcome to week 18. Just 2 weeks left of the semester, and I hope you're all doing well. I know that getting back into school mode after the winter break is always difficult, especially when you are in grade 12 and you have all the final performance tasks and exams. And in this year, obviously, they count. So, even more pressure. So, I hope you are all taking good care of yourselves. This is a big week in our class in that it's our last full week of class together, and your final performance task is due. So, this is going to be a very short and sweet instructional video. I just am here to remind you of a couple really important things. So, the very first thing is the participation activity for this week. It's linked right in here. This is your attendance check. Once again, all you have to do is take 2 minutes to go and complete that, and then you are marked as in attendance for the entire week. You also are working on your final performance task this week. It is due on Friday, not June. Sorry, I needed to change that. That's funny. I will change the dates and you'll see this updated properly. So this is Friday, January 20th. Let me double check that actually. Yes, Friday, January 20th at 3 p.m. Okay. So this was all in your weekly breakdown last week. You were given the final performance task last week. You have technically 8 full in class periods, is what teachers are allowed to give you to complete the final performance task. So you knew what the topic was. You were given the fact that you needed to complete the reading and of the book over the holidays. And then the final performance task was rolled out last week. So by now you should be very well close to completing the final performance task. You do have the whole week to work on it, and it is due on Friday, no later than 3 o'clock p.m. this week. Okay, this is a hard deadline. I will not accept the Dropbox is going to close. I will not accept a final performance task after Friday at 3 o'clock, and I'll tell you why. Number one, you're a grade 12 academic student and you need to learn how to abide by deadlines. Okay. And number two, I have a very fast turnaround for marking. So I have 95 grade 11 and grade 12 students all completing business reports, and I have 3 days to mark those assignments. So that's a lot. Okay. So to respect me and to respect your academic success in the future, that is a hard deadline. Okay. So if you don't have it completed, you should submit what you've done. Okay. But obviously, most students do very well on this assignment. Okay. So that is due Friday by 3 o'clock in Dropbox. There's also an exam review sheet here for those of you who want to start wrapping your mind around the final exam. I'm sure that you're starting to think about that. There is a final exam in this class, as you know, and you do have a period of 5 days next week to write it. I will talk about it more in the video for next week, but the exam review sheet is available to you. And just to give you a brief idea as to what to expect, the exam is a case study. So you're going to be given a business case scenario, and from all of the content that you've learned this semester, so these are the key concepts to cover, you're going to have to make some business decisions based on the type of business scenario you are given. There's only one case study, so the exam was actually designed to be written in 1 hour, but you're given 2 hours to write the exam. So there's quite a lot of time. But as usual, you really do want to study and prepare for the exam. So go back to those Unit 1 notes that you created for preparing for your Unit 1 test. Go back to your Unit 2 notes for preparing for the Unit 2 test. All of that content, you have to study it because that's going to demonstrate. You're going to definitely see it in the written responses of your final exam. Okay, your exam can be written anytime between next Wednesday. So the exam is going to go live next Wednesday, January 25th at 8 a.m. And you'll have until the following, so Sunday, January 29th at 5 p.m. to write it. So most of you have exams starting next Wednesday in school, but you won't have an exam Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. At least you shouldn't. And if you do, obviously it is what it is. You still have the weekend to write this exam. So my point is you have some flexibility. So you want to choose a time in your schedule where writing this exam isn't too stressful for you and that you have time to adequately prepare for it. And the exam closes at Sunday at 5 p.m. So again, you have some flexibility as to when you write it. Okay, so that's just to get ahead and to start thinking about the exam. But number one thing that you need to do this week is to finish that final performance task. You know, it is crunch time. It is a hard time for senior students, but you knew this going in, and this is a wonderful practice for anyone who is aspiring to go to university. It only gets harder from here academically. So this is just just a great opportunity to learn how to pace yourself, how to manage your time effectively, and how to work under pressure. So try to see it for what it is. Use all of those business leadership ideologies that we've been studying this semester as to how to maintain positivity, and look forward to the exam turnaround where you get a break. Okay, if you have any questions or concerns throughout the week, you know where to find me. Have a great week. Good luck, and I'll see you all.